Hello and welcome to another challenge video where I will be trying to beat the base game of Terraria while only using bows. I started off by chopping down a few trees and making a couple houses and a bow, and then I started to go and loot some chests around the map. After looting some chests, I decided that it would be a good idea to try and make some houses for some NPCs to move into. I did some mining and got enough lead so I could start getting some armor and some decent arrows. After that, I went and did some mining and found a life crystal and got enough ore to get a better bow and to get a full set of armor. But when I went back to mining, a blood moon rose, so I went back and spent the night beating up all the event-ish undead mobs. Even more mining, looting, and getting better stuff. After all that, I decided to make an arena to challenge the first boss of Terraria, the Eye of Cthulhu. But the game decided that I was gonna fight the Eye anyway, so I decided to use the spawn I had and fight too. But even with the 2v1, the boss fight was still an absolute joke and was super easy. So I made all the demonite ore into bars and I went to continue my elevator. But soon I got bored of that, so I decided to challenge the Devourer of Worlds, which didn't exactly go to plan. I got distracted by deciding to go to one side of the map to see if there were any chests there. And I also got distracted by deciding to build a useless railway track above my base. Soon after that, I decided to actually prepare for the Destroyer of Worlds and get more health, which was interrupted by an invading goblin army. Despite that minor setback, I went back and did a sequel with the Destroyer of Worlds with more health and a full set of platinum armor, and this time it went much easier. Not learning from my previous lesson from the Destroyer, I immediately rushed into challenging Skeletron as soon as it turns night. But this time, I luckily didn't have to do a sequel. As a result of that, the only major boss fight left was the Wall of Flesh, which definitely needed some preparing for. So I made myself an obsidian skull and dug myself down the hell to collect some hellstone so I could make some molten armor and a molten fury. The first attempt against the Wall of Flesh went as badly as you would have expected, as I over-expected the amount of damage I would do, as I ran out of platform and was forced to dash through and over buildings, which eventually killed me. However, I didn't give up that easily, so I grinded for another guide voodoo doll and fought the wall of flesh yet again, but with more platform, which solved my previous problem of running out of platform. So I beat the world of flesh, putting my world into hard mode. As this took ages to make, I'm going to make this into 2 or 3 videos, with this being the first. So, if you want to see the rest of this series, feel free to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Goodbye.